guys, check out the next level games for all your TCG needs. Link is down below in the description of the video. Thanks, guys. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. So if you don't know, Daytona Regionals finished this past weekend. It was an expanded tournament. This weekend actually coming up is, I guess, Europe Internationals, I guess is what they call it. EUIC, Europe International Championships. Zor, what you doing? My kitty cat was right there. Alright, so we, like always, we've tried our best to collect the decks from Daytona Regionals. This time, a lot of it was through Arcanine Labs, so shout out to them. But let's go to Daytona Regionals. As you see, we've been keeping up with them. We have Toronto, Greensboro, Denver, Daytona. So, let's go to Daytona. Let's see what happened here in Daytona. If you don't know, this is where you kind of see them. Now, if you notice, 4 of them were released to Arcanine Labs. I know, oh no, 3 of them were released to Arcanine Labs. Everybody else kind of released theirs. Somebody likes my album. Thank you, Daniel. Shout outs. Alright, so first place, if you do not know, was going to be Caleb. Back-to-back regionals, won 3 this year. He is killing it, playing a Zork Seismitoad deck, or Seismitoad Zork, however you want to call it. Just you Quake punching. You got good items. We got an item block. It doesn't matter what items you make, because Seismitoad is going to block them. We got lasers now. We can do more damage. I didn't really watch this regionals, unfortunately, so I don't know if the... Someone said Zorto doesn't play Plumeria. Imagine this deck would be good a year ago. So yeah, there's Seismitoad Zork. I mean, it's just this straight up. We're gonna Quake Punch, Zork you. We got some enhanced hammers, Plumeria to discard some energies, eggs, Kid of course by propagation, Baba discard special energies, Ace roll up to heal your Seismitoads and take a lot of damage. So I guess you're trying to like just slowly just like whittle away at your opponent and kind of win that way. You could also like try to deck them out as well. You got Orangu for the resource management to get back your lasers, whatever you need to. With cards like Faba and Enhanced Hammer, you're going to destroy a bunch of the mirror match. With Seismitoad, you're going to take down the Archie's deck because you punch them and they can't use item cards. So those are the 2 big decks going to this weekend with Zork and Archie's toys. I guess like you just like item punch them or just quick punch and they can't use the item cards, and it's really strong obviously because Caleb won first place with this Seismitoad Zork deck. So congratulations, Caleb. 3 wins this season, fantastic. If you want to learn more about Caleb, I actually have his Facebook profile. This is like his like fan page, I guess is what you say. In the Dead Jaw Game, of course, is his sponsor. So yeah, congratulations, Caleb, for winning your 3rd regionals back-to-back as well. We'll see what happens when we go to, I think it's Germany is where Europe is this time. 2nd place was, I guess this is his like sponsors. Reed gave some sponsors. I don't know if it's Evan. He didn't comment, let me know. But he played a Pikarom deck. And I know this isn't laid out, but it's just a pretty like straightforward speed Pikarom deck, right? You get the Pikachu Zekrom. Oricorio is where we're going to be for the Night March. March to kind of disrupt here. Lugia, I guess... I can't remember exact. I think Lugia punch like if they have a bunch of energies. Don't quote me on that. I haven't used it in a good minute. Zeraora is going to be, you know, for the free treat. 3 shipments to help just draw cards, draw a bunch of cards, and keep going. Keep on going because we're use a max elixir, get a bunch of energies in the field. Energy switch, move your energies around. Of course, use the Topic Coco Prism. The deck is just a super fast. Just a super fast deck. Now there's flash energy, which makes it has no weakness. That's really cool. So yeah, this is super fast. I'm Pikachu Zekrom. We're getting set up here quickly. We're getting all the energies we need. And we're just going to start taking some knockouts. And then we're going to take another knockout. And with the GX knockout on the bench, like a Tapu Lele, we win the game. 4 electric power to bump up consistency. The interesting thing is he played a Sound Lab. I'm not 100% sure what that was used for, because you think with all the Zeraora list, you need the Sound Lab. So maybe it covers something, I don't know. Sudowoodo, of course, for the Zark. So that way... Can they one-shot a Pikachu Zekrom? Either way, limiting the bench to 4 is... 4 is fantastic. So, congratulations, Evan, getting 2nd place. I know they went to Game 3 for sure. I'm not sure how Game 3 went down. I feel like it's more in Evan's favor. Depending on, like, how good your turn 1 is, right? Like, you get the multiple max elixir, stuff like that. I mean, you only need 2 energies on Pikarom with a... Thunder Mountain, and you get a bunch of energies. They can't really disrupt your energies, and they don't play Garbodor. So they can't shut down your zero or for your treat. So I'm not exactly sure what happened in the finals, but still, Evan getting second place. Congratulations, still a fantastic thing. I would love to get second place at regionals. So yeah, second place was Bikaram. Now this he actually posted this, so that's why we have this posted. Next up is going to be Daniel Altavilla, Dead Draw Gaming as well. I don't know if it's the same 60. I haven't really set side by side. I imagine it's the same 60, right? They're from the same team, but he actually laid it out. But yeah, it looks pretty much the same, right? That's a field blower and 3 enhanced hammers. I can't see these cards. I don't know what they are. I imagine if you look at Caleb's list, they're pretty much the same. I imagine, right? Oh, these are enhanced hammers. Those are field blowers. These are fury belts. What are those cards? I'm not sure. Maybe they are a little different. Oh, floatstones. So 2 floatstones. There we go. Okay, so yeah, it's the same exact list. I mean, it doesn't surprise me, right? Dead Draw Gaming playing the same list. Still, first and third place playing Zork Toad. Congrats, Daniel. That's fantastic. All right, fourth place we have another version of Zork, and you can see this is actually RK9s. You gotta give them the shout out, right? They posted every single list, so you can check out RK9s. You can see their list of everything. It's just a straight up. This is Zork control, right? You got Zork. You got Orangaroo, Lugia, discard. I think it is to discard energies. I think it is a very energy disruptive card. I think it's what it's for. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's what it is for. Ditto, get Macargo out, you can get Zorak out. You have a Slugma and Ditto, you're gonna guarantee the Macargo. The Macargo is very interesting in this list because it's something we haven't really seen, but be able to guarantee the 1 card on top of your deck when you're trading is fantastic, especially when you're looking for all your 1-up supporter cards, like the Guzma, Acerola, Flare Grunt, New York Skullgrunt, Bob Plumeria, and Course. That's a lot of 1-ups. And still 3 via Seeker. But he did play 1 counter gain, which is really cool because I remember he used the counter gain on his Oranguru to get back stuff, to beat the mirror. That was pretty cool. I feel like if I can't say his name, Guillermo. I'm sorry, bud. Stupid. I can't say his name. If he had made it to finals, I think he would have won. I think he has the better matchup between the 2 Zork kind of control decks, for sure, right? I think he has the way better matchup, but who knows? Neither here or there. I saw him take down Michael Pramwell, and I imagine Pram was playing the same list as Caleb. So I don't know. And there's more energy disruption cards in this list than the other list. So I think this one would definitely have kind of beat that list in the finals. I think it's from Ecuador, so it's very interesting that somebody from Ecuador came and, said, all right, I'm going to Daytona. I'm going to get 4th place. Not bad at all. Definitely worth the trip, so congratulations. Still, we got 3 out of the top 4 decks are Zork. Just saying. All right, so 5th place, we have Ryan playing Sableye Garbodor, a deck we really haven't seen in a long time. If you don't know, Sableye has that Junk Hunt to get 2 item cards back into your... I think it's in your hand. Wonder if I can pull it up. Let's see here. Sableye Junk Hunt. There we go. You haven't seen the card in forever. Here it is. Hey, there's my video. Junk Hunt, yeah, it's put 2 item cards you just compile in your hand. It's a card we haven't seen in a little while, but that's what it is. Garbodor, it looks like he's playing 1. I can't remember which one it is. Is it a 2-1 split? Why is he playing so many different ones? I think it's a 2-1 split. 2 Dragons Exalted, Great Encounters, BKB. I think it's 1 Trash Lynch, 2 Ability Lock, Shaman, Articuno, Draft for the to get rid of cards of the discard pile, Articuno to get rid of energies with the Cold Crush. I can't remember which Garbodor is which. This is the only unfortunate thing about using Arcane Online because I can't see the pictures. But I think it seems like a 2-1 split. None of those are really high numbers, so I imagine that's what it is. Unless Ryan's all right, I'm playing 3 different Garbodors. No victories, Trubbish to put a card on top of their deck. I know that one for sure. But yeah, we're playing Enhanced Hammer, Crushing Hammer, Trick Shovel. We're playing this really denial-based deck, right? Hey, I'm gonna get rid of your cards. What does Hiker do? Oh my goodness, people are gonna give me so much so much stuff because I don't know what cards do. But I don't remember ever seeing Hiker. Is that a new card and I just don't know what it is? Huh. Interesting. Everything else I've seen before, it's just a very, like, we're going to counter your deck, we're going to deck you out, and we're going to win with Sableye Arbiter that way. The interesting thing, they use DOS Machine as their A-spec. Some people use DOS Machine and some people use Life Do. So we see Ryan using the DOS Machine over that. But yeah, just like, just be able to get rid of energies with Faba is fantastic. Get the Garbodor online to shut down abilities against Articuno or against Blastoise decks. It's fantastic. So a very, it's a deck that pretty much came out of nowhere. I don't think anybody was really counting on this. So it's pretty cool to see. I like it a lot. I do like that Ryan did use this Sableye Garbodor deck showing, hey, it's still around. Dusty was like probably one of the, if you think of Sableye Garbodor, I think of always Dustin Zimmerman. If I remember, yeah, I'll say Dusty. I think Dusty plays Sableye Garbodor. Now I'm questioning myself. My goodness, I can't remember who people played back in 2012. Whenever Sableye came out, I don't even know. How long was this card been out? Dark Explorers? I don't even know. Yeah, 2012? I think Dustin was like the one who made Top Cut with Sableye Garbodor. Quote, you can let me know, but I think, yeah. Anyways, Hypertoxin. Yeah? Anyways, so yeah, congratulations, Ryan. I'm excited Sableye Garbodor made Top Cut. Anyway, whatever. 6th place, we see Jonathan. And if I remember correctly, I think Jonathan's the one who made, who did well with Stoutland Raichu. Let's go back real quick. Let's look up something real quick. And I think he's the one who's been, like, killing it. This is not expanded, Josh. Don't click on that link. Yeah, that's not expanded. That's standard. I can't remember which, I guess I should ask, but, okay, this is definitely expanded. You see, Greensboro. Yeah, Jonathan Croxton, back-to-back regionals with Shocklock. That's fantastic. Like, I don't think anybody's really talked about this, but he's pretty much the only player, like, destroying the game with Shocklock, which is pretty cool to see that. Back-to-back expanded regionals, he's done well. It looks like almost the same exact deck. I'm not sure what he played against to lose, but man, he has done great things with his deck. Back-to-back top 8s and expanding with it, so I honestly watch out. If you sit down and see the name, you know you're going to play against Shocklock. And I don't know how many more expanded regionals there are, but if I'm him, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep it winning. I'm going to try to deck my opponent with Shocklock and just trying to go from there. So, great things happening with this deck. Maybe it's a deck that people should be looking more into. Maybe he's just really good at it and the only person that can pilot correctly. But still, congratulations. Back-to-back expanded tournaments playing Shocklock for sure. 7th place is another interesting deck. So we have multiple interesting decks here. We see Celosaur with these are 4 Wobbuffets, so you can't really see them. We're just using Wobbuffet to shut down abilities, which is really, really great. With especially with Archduce running around everywhere. Just people do like a huge amount of HP on the Celebi and Venusaur. It's pretty cool. We see the Gold Potion, which is something I don't think we've ever seen make top 8 with. Djibouti held at 90 damage, which is fantastic. We see 4 Max Elixirs. We're trying to power up our Venusaurs ASAP. Silent Lab to shut down abilities even after the Wobbuffets go away, which is pretty cool. 2 Fighting Fuels give it more HP. We actually see a Lysander, something we don't really see anymore. We see Gardenia with the 4 VS Seekers. That's pretty cool. Acerola as well. We're just trying to deny these prize cards instead of Widow once again. Just limit the bench to 4 is fantastic. Of course, if you have Silent Lab, it shuts it down. But yeah, this is a very consistent, like, Celebi Venusaur deck, I mean, there's nothing pretty much to say about this. Just Max Elixirs and DCEs, and yeah, I like it a lot. I like that we've seen multiple, like, it's not multiple different decks. I mean, we see 8th place. Congratulations to Aaron Talbot, first of all, making top 8 with this Pikachu Zekrom. This is kind of more, like, boxy a little bit, just because it has, like, the Jolteon. I mean, it's still playing 3 Pikachu Zekrom, so don't get me wrong. This list play, where is it at? Yeah, this list didn't play a Jolteon GX, but this one Jolteon EX. This list did play Jolteon EX to kind of shut down against the basics, if I remember correctly. Cassius shuffle Pokemon back into your deck, which is pretty cool. I guess if you need to, like, put the energies back in the deck, then use Pikachu's Zekrom power bench Pokemon is pretty cool. So you can kind of recycle it that way. We still just see a really, really fast Max Elixir based deck. And you notice he also plays Ninja Boy as well, which is pretty cool because you can do things with, like, maybe he doesn't play it. Oh, he doesn't play it. Okay, I was gonna say if he played Tapu Koko GX, he can like put on the Tapu Koko GX and swing it to the active, then use Ninja Boy to put it back out and put a Pikachu Zekrom. But I actually don't see them in his list. But still, congratulations to Aaron making it top 8 with Pikachu Zekrom is still fantastic. But like I was saying, we got Zork and Pikarom are definitely the best decks, right? We expected a ton of Archies. We saw Pikachu, Zekrom, and Saisto's Zork pretty much dominate the field, right? And that's what we see. But in between there, we got a Sableye Garbodor deck. We got a Shocklock. And we got a Celosaur. So even though we saw this high influence of Zork and Zork, Saistoad, and Pikachu, Zekrom, there still is stuff in Expanded to be playing, right? There's 3 different decks right here that we've shown that, hey, anything is kind of impossible, is kind of possible in Standard. We see, like, very two, not unique, honestly, yeah, they're definitely unique decks that made top 8. Jonathan's done it back-to-back, so once you practice the deck enough, you're like, hey, I can win games with these decks. And we see that with Jonathan. We see Ryan showing up with a Sableye Garbodor deck, a deck that probably nobody even really tested against, and still did fantastic stuff. I don't know who Ryan played against. If he played against one of the Pikaroms, I can understand why he lost. That seems like a terrible matchup. But he should be able to destroy any of the Zork decks, I would think. As long as he gets a good setup, he should be able to win those matchups. Just because you get the Faba, the Enhanced Hammers, and stuff like that, and Disruption, Daze. You got Garbodor to shut down his trading and stuff like that. So maybe he hit the Pikarom. I don't know. I didn't watch top 8 or anything like that. But there you go. There's the top 8 decks. And like I said, this coming up weekend is Berlin. I think it's Berlin, Germany. Is that even correct? I don't know. But EUIC is showing up. I think it starts like 3:30 a.m. on Friday. It's like some ridiculous time because you remember they're in Europe. But still, I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Will standards stay the same? I don't know. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't the best top 8 because we really don't have a lot of players posted to the list. But Arcade Knives is there to save the day, post the rest of them, and we'll see what happens this coming up weekend and see if we'll have more. But like I said, if you want to see more top 8 decks, make sure you check out Team Fish Knuckles. Give a like down below to the Facebook page. And guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. 5 regionals so far we've collected data. I think it's pretty cool. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you tomorrow, where hopefully we can win a game with our good old Grady Dice Lucky Clover deck. Alrighty, bye.